Hello, everybody.
Good morning, friends.
Joe here.
Kevin.
As we get to the end of this show, I am very curious to see how we kind of wrap things up, because we still have a few episodes,
Yeah.
We finished our Charlize Theron run, obviously, a couple episodes ago. I like that we're getting more Steve Holt. So
I love Steve Holt.
Yeah.
The young Job.
The young Job is basically, Job is accepting his roles as a father, seemingly.
A little bit more, a little better.
A little bit.
I don't know how much that continues or to the extent to which it continues. I think it's part of the running joke is that he absolutely is not qualified to be a father in any real way.
But the thing is, like, this show, it's off the rails, but there is continuity.
Yeah. Yeah. That's more continuity than any sitcom I've ever seen.
Yeah.
They go back to season 1 on references on this show.
And so, the fact that we are getting there inch by inch with Job, I think maybe there might be a strong chance that I do like the joke, though, that, like, he's, an absentee father. Like, he's his dad at, like, arm's length,
For sure.
But, like, they get to do more, like, hijinks together. Like, they had the rival banana stand last week.
Right.
That was amazing.
It was amazing, but we're also talking about the forget me now guy. I don't think of him as a father figure in any way.
That's the best bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, he's a father in his own way, kind of like how his father's a father in his own way.
Right. That's like the dysfunction passed down generationally.
Yeah.
I swear, Succession ripped everything off of this show.
It makes me look at that show in
so
such a new light.
right?
Yeah.
It's like, Succession probably doesn't exist really without Arrested Development.
To the point where somebody asked me if I like Succession, I'd be like, I'm an Arrested Development guy.
Yeah, I'm more of an Arrested Development guy than Succession guy for sure.
100%.
Because I find everybody unlikable on both shows, but for me personally,
At least
this
this
is
was
my
fun.
opinion, they make this more fun.
They do.
And so I don't mind. Like there were times during Succession where I felt gross. Because I was just like, I hate everyone on this show so much that I don't have any empathy for any of them.
Sure.
Except for the world that they're destroying that's not really shown.
And there was a point in that show where it was kind of like forcing empathy out of me. I was like, I feel bad. And then you like take a step back and you're like, like I shouldn't feel this way.
No, I think it's like, can't they all take the submarine ride down and then it just kind of crushes,
Yeah.
Go see the Titanic, guys, all together.
That was a well done story. But anyways.
No, it was. No, it's a good show.
But
there were times it was hard for me to watch along with
and this essentially being the template, I'm all on board in this show. I love this.
Yeah, this show's a great time. I'll go back and watch this one over and over again. I don't think I'll ever watch Succession again.
Yeah.
But I think this one is one that I will re-binge and re-binge and re-binge.
100%.
Now, let's go ahead and get into it, guys. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. And I'd like to give a special thank you to all of our super patrons. AB, Actuarial Lurker, Balash Fuldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Sudagunda Varapu, Torgir Lingstad, Trey Contreras, WerePanda47, Natasha Norris, and Yannick from Montreal. Thank you so much, guys. Really glad you're here with us. Love you, Canada.
Yes, we're very glad you guys are here with us. If you're watching us for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
Yeah, subscribe. We're so close to 1 million, and you can put us over the top literally today. 1 million subs. If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or we're currently watching, please check out a link in the description below our Patreon page. On every show, including Arrested Development, we're at least 4 episodes out on Patreon. If we're on YouTube, on everything on Patreon, we do follow copyright laws, so you're going to have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You're only going to see and hear us.
An Arrested Development you can't miss. A cavalcade of stars. And one of these people will die.
Wow, that was so different.
Yeah.
Press had them all but finished.
That's kind of the point. Mr. Loblaw no longer works for us because someone wanted a boyfriend.
Well, don't blame me.
Oh.
We're going to need a new lawyer, and that is going to mean about a $100,000 retainer. We're going to have to pull out all the stops. What am I talking about?
Put on 3D glasses.
Talking about all of you getting jobs.
Well, how the hell are we going to get
Clearly it was Job.
Well, I know this isn't exactly what you're looking for, but maybe it was just accepted into private school. The most prestigious private school in town.
Oh, no, not the Milford Academy.
Children were neither to be seen nor
Yeah.
heard.
It's called openings.
Oh, great. That sounds like another one of those gradeless, structureless, new age feel-gooderies.
The boy who couldn't cry.
He's a robot!
Lindsay, since you already sent the check, this is how you're going to pay for it. You're going to be in charge of the house from now on, okay? The cooking, the cleaning, all of it.
You gave us cereal in an ashtray.
Joe, pal, how about you? Can you find
I
some
want to
work?
see that.
Oh, sure, Michael.
I was waiting for the cutaway.
Can I get you something, madam?
I will have a vodka, though.
Instead of us all selling out and becoming housewives and waiters, why don't we have a big event?
Some sort of Save Our Bluths type thing.
I'm going to check that out.
Yeah.
As long as we don't look desperate. We want them to think we'll take their help, but we don't need it.
Hard to accept that it's really come to begging.
Sometimes it's the only way to stay in the game.
Please tell your friends about this show.
Oh, that's good.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I found that canned ham that we'd had forever, and I put it in a pot of boiling water, and guess what I'm calling it?
Soup?
Hot ham water. You should send George Michael to openings, too.
Yes, it could help him express his feelings. He's a regular Freddie Wilson, that one.
I don't know that reference.
No, I don't either.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know either.
Yeah, I'm just taking a 3 real quick so I can get a cream soda.
Oh, I'll get that for you.
No, I will get it. I have to get it myself. Just relax. Just check the stove real quick.
What?
George
oh my
Michael
God.
has been acting strange lately.
Well, OCD?
We in the soft sciences refer to as obsessive-compulsive disorder, or
Soft
the
sciences.
OC disorder.
Don't call it.
Actually, it was because he was afraid his Aunt Lindsay was going to burn the house down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Makes sense.
That's fair. Oh my God. He's
Cream
cleaning.
soda.
Oh.
Maybe is an exceptional young lady.
Exceptional.
We are sure that she is destined for great things.
Great things.
And we wish her luck in all her... This sounds like an expulsion letter. She's never been to class.
What kind of a boarding school would lose track of its students?
Openings is not a boarding school.
Actually, maybe had been on the set of a film called Snowboarding School 2 in her secret life as a film executive.
So, Tobias, if I can become a more traditional mother, then maybe you could start being more of a...
Non-traditional mother. Yes, you're right.
Oh my God.
Cars are still off, and I rewashed all the clothes.
And that's when Michael decided that perhaps Maybe's tuition didn't have to go to waste after all.
We can't use our personal assets to defend the company.
Just then, Job
McBrayer.
arrived and decided to have a laugh.
As you please.
But Lucille had never made eye contact with a waiter.
Can you drop these off at 2?
Why not? We're all
is he
out of
gonna have
the
a waiter?
halibut.
He's taking orders.
Yeah.
The joke was over, but the lunch rush was just beginning.
I don't suppose she left anything for me to eat.
No, just a soup and a half sandwich and a whole sandwich for me. I don't think the Home Builders Organization is going to be supporting us.
Yeah, the HBO is not going to want us. What do we do now?
That's good.
I don't want to just round up a bunch of famous people that have nothing to do with our family as some sort
That's
of cheap
awesome.
stunt. I mean, what's
Yeah.
that got to do with us?
Nothing. But you're going to write a speech about me.
Actually, I may have an in with Andy Richter.
Would you think you can get him?
I thought I saw him in the
I'm
opening.
Yeah.
kidding. Of course not him. George Michael is going to that new age feel-goodery. I don't think that's a good idea. They're going to poison him against you. All of a sudden, I was the bad guy to her.
And you don't respect mom, and you don't respect women.
Damn school. I said, you poison her, I'll poison you.
He sent the man a basket of poison muffins.
Do you know the Muffin Man? There's a reward in it if you do.
You can say what you want about the Milford Academy, but kids who came out of there prepared for life.
You know, George Michael's going to be just fine, okay? I just
Like a
want him to know how
coconut?
to express himself.
Didn't do anything.
I'm a 16-year-old Caucasian male. My mom died. And I guess that's it.
I'm Donnie Richter. I have a brother named Andy. He's an attention hog. He can't seem to really attract a real audience, but I love the fat SOB anyway.
You guys are identical twins?
Identical quintuplets, actually.
There was Andy.
That's what I want you to do. I want you to go home tonight and write something about how you really feel. Something critical.
Will this go toward my grade?
We don't have grades here. A student either learns and gets an L.
And what do we get for that?
An F.
Maybe, meanwhile, was about to have a learning experience of her own.
That's right, I can read.
Okay, look, first of all, Variety got it wrong, all right? We didn't even want this project.
All right, I'll listen to this later. And don't tell me where you've been. It'll just make me worry more.
Oh my God.
There's a new daddy in town.
Oh my
Disciplined
God.
daddy.
Disciplined daddy.
He just called himself Disciplined Daddy.
If you want to
a
skip
parenting
school,
tape. No, it's
fine.
not.
You'll just come to work with me.
But you don't have a job.
We are going to stuff each one of these gift bags with a headshot, some glitter.
Oh no.
We're going to send them to every casting director in town. And don't forget the funny notes.
I know where you live, haha.
The glitter queen struck again. Never hire Tobias Funke.
They're your tips. Tips.
And Job realized he'd accidentally worked a day in his life when someone showed up who needed
That's
him.
the spoon holder.
I walked.
The
I
hot
tried
ham water?
hitchhiking, but
Yeah.
it's hard to do without a thumb. It's so watery. And yet there's a smack of ham to it.
It's hot ham water.
Decided it was time to cheat off of her.
You know, it might help if you expressed yourself.
It also gave him an opportunity to smell her neck.
My God, man.
When he noticed his son expressing himself rather well.
Oh, no.
Pretends he's the great father all of a sudden and acts like he's all worried about me. No wonder Mom wanted out so bad.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Discovered that a little flirting helped bring in the tips.
If you didn't have adult onset diabetes, I wouldn't mind giving you a little sugar.
Oh my God!
You could charm the black off a telegram, boy.
I'm Marion Coatsworth Hay.
She said.
Teal, meanwhile, was there soliciting for the fundraiser, but still hadn't noticed him.
We'll have the lobster tail.
And maybe later you can save a little piece of tail for me.
Michael went to confront Donnie.
Hey, nice haircut, and thanks for turning my son against me.
Oh, no, I'm Andy.
How do you feel about coming to a fundraiser at our house?
How much does it pay?
It's just a free dinner, but
I'll be there.
I heard what you had my son say out there.
He chose what to say. Maybe we should include him in this. Are you threatening to poison me?
I'm just expressing myself, man. How dare that, Donnie Richter?
Yeah, you gotta take care of that guy. Or I will. Yeah. Let me. This family has got to stick together.
I don't want Job coming to this dinner.
Good idea.
Oh my God.
No.
He is? Well, that's great.
No, it's not great. Tell the housewife she's not coming either.
If you don't want her, you don't want me either. She glued my thumb back on.
That's upside
Sister's
down.
my new mother. And is it just me or is she looking hotter, too?
Oh my God.
Meanwhile, Maybe was getting tired of being with her father.
Now what we do is we paint our lips Joan Crawford red. Yes, he is available. Let me put my our assistant on the phone with you. Thank you. Yes.
Thanks, Deb. Yeah. So he's torture victim number 4, right?
Oh, she got him a job.
Nice.
We're no longer going to that school. I don't want to get into a big discussion about it. It's just not right for you.
Well, is this because I cheated off Maybe? Because I've never done that before, so I asked her to write it about her dad.
You cheated.
Yeah, it was stupid of me.
Sometimes you say you hate your dad to get a good grade, or you like him to make some money. Sounds like you're doing a great job over there. We're keeping you in. It's Andy again, isn't it?
Rocky. Andy's the pig.
Well, you're not exactly.
I'm his stunt double. Somebody sent my brother Donnie a basket of poison muffins.
Oh, no, it could have been the Muffin Man. They never caught him.
And he says you threatened to poison him.
I was upset. No, I didn't poison him.
So, Dad, you saw that? I thought you didn't know what I said about you.
Well, that wasn't exactly the truth.
And you know, I think it might have meant what I said. You never listened to me. You didn't ask me if I wanted to go to the school. You didn't ask me about what I said. You don't respect me. How can I respect you, man?
Good for you.
The caterers didn't show up. I used the club. They said we owe them too much money. We have to make a good impression or we're finished.
Now that's a clear-cut situation with the promise of comedy. The Save Our Bluths
Zach
party was
Braff.
starting to heat up.
John Larroquette.
Tony Wonder's back. All right.
But the same could not be said for Lindsay's chicken.
What is this? What you're making? Poached salmonella?
It'll be fine.
Poached
I'll just put the
salmonella.
sauce on them. Wait, this is the water I thawed the chicken in.
Oh, well, that should go with chicken.
Yeah.
Hope you don't mind. I sent one of those stupid surrogates. You got busted too. No, I had a prior engagement.
I'm not Andy. I'm Emmett. Andy sent me over to let you know that he's not going to be able to make it tonight.
You know, I should send Andy a little basket of poison muffins too.
You're the Muffin Man?
Yep.
You poisoned 25 teachers during the 70s?
Just the first two. The others were copycat.
Now, you said what you felt, and maybe it's about time I did the same thing.
This is going to explode, isn't it?
I was going to say that you don't know who my father really is, and maybe the Bluths just aren't worth saving. Maybe we're not that likable, you know? We're very self-centered.
This is definitely meta.
Yeah.
I threaten people who I don't feel support me. He poisons them. Go ahead and take yourself a goodie bag and get out of here while you can.
Yeah, put the salmonella down.
No one's leaving until I get my money. I'll follow you to your cars.
Oh, and then that old racist woman choked on Buster's thumb. All in all, it was one of the Bluths' better dinner parties.
I'm very worried about your behavior. You know, you're always turning off burners and irons, and it may be OCD.
It's cleaning up after Aunt Lindsay. She never turns things off.
Wow. Guess that explains why I saw the hedge trimmer zipping around the driveway. From now on, I want you to just tell me what's on your mind, okay? And I promise, you know, I won't just hear what I want to hear, okay?
I love my cousin.
Love you too, pal.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
all sending in donations. And you know what the key was?
What?
Your speech. It didn't sound desperate.
Instead of the West Coast feed.
I wonder if they did do a live, that was a live bit they did.
Yeah. I wonder if it's like, okay, so like they kept saying desperate. Like, you think like they're talking about like Desperate Housewives or something?
No, I think they're literally
just like being like, yeah.
I just think I think someone said on Patreon that after the last episode, that's when they got the news they were canceled. And so I think that that was just the one running
we're not
joke
desperate,
through here. Yeah. Is the desperation to save the show, which is like, we need money to save the Bluths, was just a complete meta save the show thing. That's why they mentioned Showtime and HBO. Yeah. It was great all the way through.
I really enjoyed that. Also, they put on 3D glasses now. It's really fun bit there.
Michael acknowledging maybe the Bluths just aren't that likable. They're just not worth saving.
It's true,
right?
And it's funny because like I am really bummed out the show got canceled because
absolutely.
It's getting really good.
Yeah,
you know what
for
I mean?
sure.
Like
yeah.
I'm really enjoying it now, and of course we're headed towards the end. But like, oh man, like if this show would have just went on for,
this show should have been on for 10 years and had movies. It should have.
I know it's. At least we have this.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
At least we have Paris. The show is so good, though. Like, I really love this episode in the sense that, like, you know, everyone has something to do at this point.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just like, oh, they're in the background right now. Like,
right.
Buster a little bit in this episode, but still, even he had the great thumb bit, you know. Lindsay's looking hotter.
Yeah, Lindsay's looking hotter. My mother's my sister's my mother now. Is it me? She's looking hotter.
And it's funny that we got all those celebrities literally for 1 second.
Yeah, there were a lot of celebrities just walked. Even Ben Stiller just walked on the set for a second.
That was it.
Yeah.
Clearly, they're fans of the show.
Yeah, for sure.
Clearly, right? Like Judge Reinhold was there.
Yeah, Judge Reinhold
for a split second.
Peter Coyote. I didn't recognize everybody.
That one guy from Law and Order.
Peter Coyote. Yeah.
That's Peter Coyote.
I thought it was. No, that wasn't Peter Coyote. What's his name? I'm wrong. It looked like Peter Coyote, but that was...
I can't remember which Law & Order he was, if he was SVU or not. But
No. I think he's whatever it was an old one.
Mm-hmm.
But SVU's been on for like 1,000 years.
1,000, yeah.
I've never watched much of the Law & Order shows.
I haven't either. I mean, like, I've seen an episode or two, like, when it was, like, on TV, but, you know, yeah. I mean, I was kind of shocked to see that we had all those faces on here because clearly, you know, this show is good. And if people, like, are fans of it, they want to save it, especially if they're in the industry.
Richard Belzer.
Richard Belzer. Okay.
Sorry, guys. It was not Peter Coyote. It was Richard Belzer that I saw.
But we did get 2 West Wing cast members on the show. John Letterkenny.
Yeah.
And then Marion Coatsworth-Hay.
Yeah. I'm Marion Coatsworth-Hay, who turned out in this show to be a racist.
That joke. Oh, my God. And then, like, she choked on a thumb.
Yeah.
They gave her something to do, too.
Yeah, they did. This is a big Andy Richter episode, though. My question on the cameos is... You know, they started him really early in the episode.
Yeah.
Was the call girl in the wig, was that somebody famous that I missed? I couldn't tell. I was trying to catch it, but I couldn't catch it.
I didn't. I mean, like, I have to go back and watch it because I didn't recognize her.
It might not have been. It may have just been an extra. But at that point, they were starting to roll the cameos out. I'm like, was that somebody I was supposed to know?
So we're going to have to really watch these next few episodes like really closely because I'm sure they're going to slip a lot in there.
Only 4 more on the original run of the show, which is nuts that the show got canceled.
I also liked the Mr. F in there.
Right, Mr. F, yeah.
And the Discipline Daddy song was hilarious, too.
Yeah, they are just... Like, we only have 4 episodes left. Do you think at the end, Tobias and Lindsay are still together? Like, they've been hinting at it since, like, episode 1, right? And that's been kind of the running joke is they just can't get away from each other.
I don't know. I don't know how final it's going to be.
Sure.
I mean, obviously, they bring it back however many years later for Netflix. Right. But, like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know, obviously, then that it was going to be
No, they didn't know there was going to be a revival 10 years or whatever later.
I'm very curious to see how they do wrap it up, you know?
I am, too. Because they definitely get to the end of season 3 thinking they're done.
And also, like, you know, maybe they felt optimistic in some way that somebody would pick it up, so maybe they just don't close the door entirely.
Right.
So I'm curious to see it, and like I said, I'm a little bummed out that this is ending.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm really bummed out.
God, there's never been a better cast in a sitcom ever.
I agree with you.
And I don't think there's ever been a better written sitcom ever. And there have been some really good sitcoms.
And this is like 20 years old at this point, too.
Right. And I just don't think anything ever matched it. I mean, there are different shows that are good for different reasons, right? 30 Rock is great for different reasons. Mm-hmm. The Good Place is a completely different kind of show that's good for different reasons.
Love it, yeah.
But, man, the joke writing on this show, I don't think has ever been matched.
It seriously should be studied. Like,
there should be... like college writing classes at film schools that teach this show,
because it's it's beyond clever.
There's never been a show that's been able to set up and deliver punchlines on jokes better than this show.
Yeah.
And to long game them and to do recurring bits. No one's ever done it better.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna buy the Blu-rays for these first 3 seasons.
Pretty watchable.
Yeah.
And rewatchable. Appreciate you guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.